So, the CCR. What started as just a small idea translated to a whole film opening. In just 8 weeks, American Nightmare went from thoughts on paper to a whole production. We knew from the start horror was going to be our genre. That was a no-brainer. We're both horror fans. We both agreed that it would be a really, really cool production to make. But the problem came out of the subgenres. I mean, supernatural, action, psychological, there's too many to choose from. However, they mostly do share the same audience, and especially in its age range 15 to 24. However, the subgenres tend to be when there's a split in gender. Action horror films tend to skew more towards a male audience, while supernatural is kind of evenly divided. That is how we end up on slashers, especially with having no budget, and it would be a lot easier to create than these supernatural productions. So, what are slashers? Well, there's obviously a subgenre of horror, but they could have a killer character or an antagonist stalking and murdering a group of people. Since slashers have been done for decades now, there seems to be a lot of tropes, especially with the masked characters, which we have taken inspiration from our character. There's a final girl, which used to be a very sexualized role. However, over the years, come to represent a strong, independent woman who overcomes the antagonist. We have again taken this idea to use for our protagonist. And of course, the iconic horror rule scene.
Number 3, never, ever, ever, under any circumstances say, "I'll be right back," because you won't be back.
I'm getting another beer. You want one?
Yeah, sure.
I'll be right back!
Enough said. But enough about genre now. Where will you watch our film? I mean, you guys seem to be really invested if you're watching this. Well, we have a slight problem. We don't have money to distribute in theaters. So, what do we do? Well, for film festivals, there are some film festivals all over the United States which focus on just horror. This can be LA International Horror Film Festival, Screenfest Horror Film Festival, and both in LA. However, again with no budget, we may not be able to go all the way across the country. So I looked up some ones that are more local, such as Miami Film Festival and Florida Horror Film Festival. These can all be submitted where our film could be distributed and seen by our target audience. We do want an easier way for our audience to see our film. This can be achieved through YouTube. There are a lot of creators online who post their horror films on YouTube. This can be seen by a creator called Bite Size Nightmares who uploaded their predecessor to their film Skinamarink on YouTube. Another option is Prime Video. They actually have an option for creators to upload their video to Prime Video Direct, where they can publish their film on their site for free. For marketing our film, we knew that social media was the way to go. We didn't want to use sites like Facebook. It's a little too old for our audience. However, we knew apps like Instagram, Snapchat, and TikTok would be perfect for our audience. And with using TikTok as one of our marketing tools, they actually allow creators to upload their own filters. Hence, we can create a filter to advertise our film. I mean, overall, we realized our film really doesn't challenge most of the conventions of horror. I mean, masked characters, final girls, it does have pretty much by the book. I mean, we have the independent final girl character. We want to use that to empower women. However, that is used by a variety of horror films today. But it still can challenge those conventions, especially with using a female antagonist to show truly what women are capable of, even though this is in a negative light.